Okay, so here we go, Isaiah chapter 66. This is the final chapter of the book of Isaiah. So here we go. We see Zion's future hope. Thus saith Yahweh, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me, and where is the place of my rest? For all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been said, have been, saith Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. He that sacrificeth a lamb, as if he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation, as if he offered swine's blood. He that burneth incense, as if he blessed an idol. Ye, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abominations. I also will choose their delusions, and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. I'll highlight that. When I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that is which and in which I delighted not. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye that tremble at his word, your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. A voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice from the temple, a voice of Yahweh, that rendereth recompense to his enemies. Before she travaileth, she brought forth. Before her pain she came. She was delivered of a man child. Verse 8. Who hath heard such a thing? Who hath seen such things? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day, or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. Shall I bring to the birth, and not because to bring forth, saith Yahweh? Shall I cause to bring forth, and shut the womb, saith thy God? Rejoice ye with Jerusalem, and be glad with her. All ye that love her, rejoice for joy with her. All ye that mourn for her, that ye may suck and be satisfied with the breasts of her consolations, and ye may milk out and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. And the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck, ye shall be borne upon her sides, and be dandled upon her knees, as one whom his mother comforteth. So will I support you, and ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of Yahweh shall be known toward his servants, and his indignation toward his enemies. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. It's interesting. I had a dream. Could have been 16 years ago at this point in time, maybe more. A fire tornado. It was really weird. And I remember it just like today. I was at mom's. I don't think I was living there. No, I mean, I know I wasn't living there. I mean, 16 years ago, maybe I was living there, so maybe it's more like 20 years ago. But anyway, I remember dreaming that dream, and I've read about the tempest and various things, but this sounds very familiar. It says, for behold, Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, fire tornado, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree, in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall become consumed together, saith Yahweh. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. And I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape unto them into the nations, to Tarshish, Pul, and Lud, that draw the bow, to Tubal and Javan, to the isles afar off, that have not heard my fame, neither have seen my glory, and they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. And they shall bring all your brethren for an offering into Yahweh out of all nations, upon horses and in chariots and in litters, and upon mules and upon swift beasts, to my holy mountain Jerusalem, saith Yahweh, as the children of Israel bring an offering in a clean vessel into the house of Yahweh. And I will also take of them for priests and for Levites, saith Yahweh. For as the new heavens and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, saith Yahweh, so shall your seed and your name remain. Verse 23, and it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith Yahweh. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed upon me, for their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. And that is Isaiah. Well, that is the book of Isaiah. That is Isaiah 66 and the entire book of Isaiah. So there we go. Putting our date in there. Yep. 8/13/26. I'm gonna put it over here for Jeremiah as well. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. Gonna stop that recording, send that, get it over to YouTube, hopefully get it over to the Facebook page. Now there's only 5 followers. Only one do I not know. Some dude found it and now he follows, so I think that's cool. You know, it's for us, it's for our family and our friends, anybody that wants to lean in, and anybody. So I hope that you guys are having a great day. I will plan to talk to you soon. And I will say too that there are others that are listening, and that's cool at times. And so that's what it's about. Nobody forced to listen to anything. But hope that you guys are having a great day. I'll probably give you a call here in about 45 minutes or so. But I love you much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.